How to keep oneself motivated in meditation. When we attend retreats or classes, we have the motivation for the next few days or so. Slowly, the motivation goes off. We no more find interest in doing meditation or being mindful. In such scenarios, what are the things someone can do so that they can keep continuing in the path of meditation? The first and foremost thing we need to keep in mind is to continue the meditation, regardless of what the time of the day is, regardless of whether you have enough time to do the meditation. We should always keep this in our back of our mind that I need to meditate today. When we think of mindfulness, the very word sati simply means remembering one's true self all the time. So, therefore, remembering to meditate will be a great motivator by itself. You may think, how come remembering is going to help? Remembering is nothing but an indicator that you are about to do something. When you keep this remembrance every day, even if you're not meditating in one day, you would like to do that the next day. Keeping this in your mind all the time will be really helpful. So, therefore, having this remembrance and then meditating, even for a few minutes, will keep you going. I just said it can be any time of the day or any amount of time. Let's say at some days you only have time to meditate in the morning hours. Please do so. If you're not able to find time during morning hours, it is okay to skip the morning time, and then whenever you find time, it could be in the afternoon or late in the evening, just remember to meditate. If we put hard and fast rules to meditate, if you miss a particular time, you may get demotivated and not able to meditate. So, therefore, in the beginning, whenever you find time, make it a point to meditate. What about the amount of time? Here again, as a beginner, we want it to be very flexible. Let's say you only have 5 minutes to meditate today, please do so. On a weekend, if you have an extra few minutes, go ahead and meditate for 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Whatever be the time that is available to you, make use of it. As I always say in the classes, mindfulness is always about being in the present moment and making the best use of it. Whatever be the day, whatever the day is going to bring to you, whatever be the time of the day or the amount of time available to you, please meditate. And we should also not blame ourselves that when you are not able to meditate. This happens to many of us. We may be highly motivated to meditate for a few days or a week, and suddenly you skip meditation for a few days. And then when you want to meditate again, your mind may say, hey, you missed it. Are you going to do it again? This is not going to work for you. We blame ourselves and then drop meditation altogether. Instead of taking that approach, even if you miss meditation for a few days, skip meditation, come back and meditate. We always want to be gentle with ourselves. We are not here telling ourselves that I'm not good at it. Having these kind of thoughts will always demotivate you and not being able to meditate. So, these are the few things we should keep in mind to keep ourselves motivated in meditation. Apart from this, when you meditate, please try to recollect the things that you learned about meditation. Try to remember the classes you went to. Try to think of one particular teaching or skills that you might have learned in meditation. Try to contemplate on that. This will also help you with your motivation. A few other things I would like to share here. If you find like minded people who are into meditation and mindfulness, keep their friendship and ask each other whether they are meditating, how your meditation is going along, things like that. Having like minded people who have similar kind of interest will always keep you motivated. It may be hard to find them. That's one of the reasons we have all these groups, both online and offline, or going back to classes. This will all be helpful. And whenever you find an opportunity to do longer meditation like retreats, please go ahead and do so. Apart from this, you can always read some good books on meditation. Regardless of who the author is in the beginning, you try to read books on meditation, try to listen to audio tapes on meditation. All of these will help you to be in the path of meditation for the longer duration and for longer periods of time. But beyond all this, the one thing that is going to keep you motivated is your desire to bring calmness and your willingness to change the way you live. You are looking for a change, a huge step that will bring some increased importance to whatever you do in your life. We have to keep that motivation all the time. That will keep you going. Why, in the first place, I wanted to meditate? Go back to that question. Go back to that quest that pushed you into meditation. You're looking for some meaning in life. You're looking for something more meaningful in your work life or in your school. So, whatever be it, try to go back to that source. When you think about that question, when you think about the first time you wanted to meditate, that will always keep you going. There are many different sources you can depend on, but the most important source is yourself. Whenever you have a time to sit quietly and close your eyes, look at that source. Look at that original question that rose in your mind. Keep that as a motivator. Keep that as a guide so that you can keep continuing with your meditation.